Hello, my name is Ashley, and I'm currently on week 2 of my Turbo Fire 90-day challenge. And since this is my first video, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 21 years old, and I'm an Air Force wife. My husband and I have a wonderful 2-year-old daughter named Riley, and we are currently living in Okinawa, Japan. It's his first duty station, so we packed up all of our stuff from little old North Carolina and moved way out here. We like it so far. Of course, we miss our families and our best friend, and but we're doing pretty good. And pretty much my entire life, I've always been a little bit on the chunky side. I've never really been skinny or fit or thin or anything. Um, and it's always kind of bugged me, but I had accepted the fact that this is just me. This is my body type. I'm never gonna be a size 2. I'm never gonna be little. And I had pretty much just accepted that. When I was 18 is when I got pregnant with my daughter, and I gained almost 70 pounds when I was pregnant. It was ridiculous. After I had her, I just assumed some magical little genie was going to come and take away all the fat that I had gained while I was pregnant. That was a big misconception as well. Um, After I had her, I weighed 198, and before I got pregnant, I was at 160. So that was just a big change, and for so long, I was just completely disgusted with myself. I had all these stretch marks now, and all this excess fat that was not there before. And I didn't like it, but I was just not really motivated to do anything about it. But a few weeks ago, I stepped on a scale and I did not weigh 198 anymore. I didn't weigh 186, which was the lowest I've weighed in the last 2 years. I weighed 210 pounds. Whoa. Um, when I went into labor and delivery to give birth, I weighed 227, if that tells you anything. I was disgusted and completely disappointed that I had let myself get to that point, to where I could be almost 9 months pregnant and weigh this much. So I started looking around online, trying to find anything that may help me, any tips, any advice. What I found was a link to Tara Carr. She is a Beachbody coach who lives here on island and is the founder of Team Supernatural. I talked with her a little bit online, and I was really skeptical. So I kind of had doubts, and I didn't think I was really gonna go through with everything. She was telling me about Shakeology and all the different Beachbody workouts, and I was just like, I'm not into this kind of thing, so I'll just stick with the old diet and exercise. So I was cutting calories like crazy and working out like an hour, 2 hours a day at the gym every day. And I mean, I lost about 6 pounds, but it took almost 3 weeks to do so. And I'm just like, I cannot keep doing this. And my friend Tia, she actually messaged me and she was like, hey, girl, you need to meet this lady named Tara and, you know, hear about her journey with Beachbody, excuse me, and her 90-day challenge with Turbo Fire. And I was like, yeah, I talked to her, but I didn't really think it was legit. And she's like, well, no, you really just need to go talk to her. I'm going to meet with her on Monday. Go with me. So I did. And after talking to her, I was just completely amazed. Most companies, when you think these weight loss companies, you think they just want your money. They're going to sell you something that doesn't really work, and you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to be out of God knows how much money and have nothing to show for it. And just within the first 5 minutes of talking to her, I could tell that this was not one of those companies. She really wants to help people, and she wants everybody to succeed the way she did. And so I went home and I just watched her video over and over again, and every time I watched it, I got more and more determined that, okay, she did this. I can do it too. And so I ordered my Turbo Fire challenge pack, and ever since it came in about a week later, I have not stopped. I'm going strong, and I am proud to say that in the first week, I lost 5.6 pounds. Yay me. That was pretty exciting and even more motivating to keep going. And what I also love about the Beachbody the whole team is just so supportive of one another. I mean, you can be having a down day and go in the group on Facebook and, just let people know how you're feeling. And within 2 minutes, you've got all these replies of people telling you, don't get discouraged, you can do it. And it's awesome to have that support from people who understand where you're coming from. Because, like, talking to my husband, I love my husband more than anything in this world besides my daughter, of course. But he is a stick figure. He's 5'11" and weighs like 140 pounds. He doesn't know what it's like to be overweight or to be unhealthy. So talking to him, it's like he just doesn't know what to tell me to make me feel better and to keep me focused and on track. But with Beachbody and with Team Supernatural, there's so many people in the group that they're exactly like you. They know what it's like, and they're in the same boat as you are. So you just help each other and motivate each other, because when you're having a down day, somebody else is having a good day, and they're going to bring you up to that level too. And Shalene Johnson is the trainer in the Turbo Fire workouts, and she is wonderful. The whole time you're working out, you're tired, and you get to that point in your workout where you're like, oh my God, if it doesn't end soon, I'm going to drop dead. This is crazy, because the Turbo Fire is really intense. But Shalene Johnson is like, she zones into you, and she's like, no, you're not going to give up. You're not going to quit. You've got it. Tell yourself you can do it. Believe in yourself and push through it. And you do. I mean, even though she's not literally here telling you these things, you listen to her, and she's just so motivating and makes me want to go harder and harder, because when I'm getting tired and I start slouching and I start not giving it 100%, she's like, pick it up, pick it up. And so, you put more effort into it, and you get the results when you do that. If you listen to her and you give it 110%, you're going to see results. There's no way you can't. And as far as the Shakeology goes, I was more skeptical about that than anything else, but it's really good, and it gives you so much energy, and I can tell a difference in like my overall well-being from being on it. When I wake up in the morning, if I don't have it for breakfast, I just feel like blah until I go in there and make it. And then once I drink it, I feel great, and I'm ready to work out, and I've got all this energy. I've been taking Riley to the park more. I've been trying to do more with her. It's just given me so much energy to do more and to be more active so that I can accomplish my goals. My overall goal is to get down to 147 pounds, which is a long ways away, but I know I can do it. Um, that's my ideal weight for a height of 5'8", which is how tall I am. So my goal is in my 90 days to get to 147. Right now, I'm at about 195 and some change. So just in the past week and a half, I've lost right at 8 pounds, which is amazing because, like I said, I had been working out, cutting calories so hard, and I had only lost like 6.5 pounds in almost 3 weeks. So to be able to say that I've lost almost 10 pounds in less than 2 weeks, it's phenomenal. Um, and pretty much that's it. It's working. I'm loving it. Having fun with my workouts. It's not boring. It's not, tiresome, aggravating treadmills. I mean, it's fun, and it gets you pumped, and you got so much energy, and you just want to power through it and give it your all, because after you're done, you feel like you have like just completed a major hurdle, and you feel great. And I'm sure some of my family and my friends back home are watching this, and you guys, I appreciate you guys all being behind me and supporting me, because you guys are a big part of the reason that I want to do this. You guys have known me my entire life, especially mom and daddy, and some of my friends that have been there for a while. And I mean, you all know how much I've struggled with some self-confidence issues and never really being fully satisfied with my body, and I want to change it, and I'm working on it, and I cannot wait to show you guys, especially my family and friends, my results when I'm done with this, because I'm not going to stop until I get there. I've started eating so much healthier, and I feel so much better, and there's nothing that can stand in my way anymore. I'm going to do it, and you just watch me do it. And I would like to show you a picture right quick. Little booger right there. I'd let you introduce, I'd introduce her to you, but she's sleeping. But that's my daughter, and that is the main reason that I'm doing this. Not just for my own health, but because I want to be a better mom for her. I don't want to be one of those moms that sits around and doesn't take their kid to the park and doesn't get outside in the yard and play with her. Because if I kept going the way I was never going to be the best mom that I can be. And that is one of my main goals. I want to be a better mom than the chunky mom that sits on the couch and doesn't do anything with their kid. So, anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and I will keep you posted. I should put out another video at the end of probably week 3 since week 2 is almost over. So in about another week and a half, look for another video. Alright, bye.